This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hawkeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Back to throw. It's Jackson. The short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Ball handed off. The player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Jackson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But that miss, no change in the score. So the Hawkeyes offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will they... consistently move the ball against this group today.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go on fourth down. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And first down, they go right back to him. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So we've reached the end of one and Time now for a great tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd pauses to wave at the Children's Hospital. The kids and their families watching this game, showing so much courage. What a great moment. And time now to begin the second quarter here in Kinnick Stadium. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On first down, they'll keep
overran it too. That's it. 2 plays straight.
the marker and still going.
2 plays straight. Overran it.
But the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and goal, handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Finds his target.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Completion makes it second and short. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. And the Hawkeyes keep the football on the move. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Hamilton. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Hawkeyes moving quickly down the field here. First down, right back to the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the
Torn, label him.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Boy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll feed the back again. And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They try the field goal from 55 yards, but the offense now sets up from the 38. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. comes a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a 1st down.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half working with a lead.
Here's a 1st and goal. Finally a chance to score the 1st touchdown of this game.
Here we go.
Handoff to the right side. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball and it's a short gain. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Iowa. So the offense flexing your grip and stretching your lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead defense who go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Okay, ready?
3rd down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. And go for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Green 25.
It's a run to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
And the Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the ground against Jones, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's another big play by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
They have no time to do anything.
Hurried to throw that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Goodness gracious.
Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. In his face at the 20. Taken out, but not before he makes the 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right
Come
here.
on, EA.
That run produces a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? And the Hawkeyes are looking to keep this drive going. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
And the quarterback will take a knee. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.